You are in the studio of Perpetual Mojo, and it's my favorite time of year, fall. I'm working on a fall decoration made of 3 pieces of wood. I made these patterns for hubby to cut out, and I'll have some templates, but I think you could probably freehand it. The very first thing that I did was sanded each pumpkin, and then I laid it down on a piece of decorative paper and traced it. Then I cut the whole thing out, and then I cut the piece that's going to go on the pumpkin. You'll see I didn't include the stem. It would have been too thin. So what I did was I just cut a few places that kind of suggest where the stem would sit into the pumpkin. I mixed up some paints. I have a little bronze, I have a little lime green, and a little mountain green. I added some water, and then I brushed it on and wiped it back off. You could use any color of paint for this. Dark brown would be nice. Black would be nice too with the right papers. Okay, then you want to wipe it off so that it leaves the wood grain. I think that's really nice. Of course, you would do the whole thing. And then you would glue your paper on, first with a little of the matte collage page. Do both sides and then glue it on like that. And be sure to do the Mod Podge on both sides of the paper and the wood backing for the best results. Now I'm going to add a little bit more color in here, some browns that I think will really spruce it up. So I've laid out a little bit of brown acrylic paint. It's actually bronze. Very pretty. And I have one of my favorite stamps, which is just a bunch of curlicues. And I'm going to add accents all the way around, turning different ways. Maybe even down just one side, you know? I like the way that looks a lot. And you know, you could take it even further. You could do darker outlines or out on the edge. You could wire wrap it with maybe a little fall leaf. And then the very last part of it would be to glue them together however you want them. Or you don't have to glue them together at all because they stand on their own. Hubby used a 3/4 inch thick board and it worked just fine. I'm Candace, and I think it's very cool to craft. And stay crafty, my friends.